So this is kind of funny. It's not, it's serious. But I get calls all the time. I'll be sitting on the floor or somebody will call me and they'll be like, all right, so I need to know about the property you want to buy. You know, bedrooms, bathrooms, minimums, garage, is it a necessary thing or just a bonus? Do you need a fenced yard? Any parts of town you really do want to be or don't want to be, and all these things. So people tell me the qualifications of what it is they're looking for in their next house. And I get all the time, especially from people from other parts of the country that are new here, well, I want to be in a good part of town. I want to be in a safe part of town, or I want to be, in a part of town that you think is okay. And I can't answer that. It sounds crazy, but that is the most subjective thing ever. I live in old Colorado City, and I have overheard people talking about how old Colorado City is really the ghetto, and they turn their nose up at it. I think it's great. I like it quite a lot. It all depends where you come from and where you've been. I've got a good friend of mine from the south side of Chicago. And when he moved here, he moved to a part of town that many of us that have been here a while would think is probably one of the worst parts of the city you could live in as far as crime and potential issues. When they got there, they were like, this is really nice. Like, this is great. I really like it here. It's so nice. Because it's all a matter of perspective. If you've come from one part of the world and you end up here, it might seem great. I have run into person after person after person who comes from bigger cities, inner cities, things like that, and they're like, there is no bad part of town here. Everything is nice and everything is great. And if you're from here, you've got a preconceived idea of what's good and what's bad. But if you ask me, I can't answer it. Legally, I can't answer it. But I couldn't answer it anyway because it's impossible. It's all a matter on, all has to do with your perspective. And I don't know what that is. I could be like, this part of town is awesome, and you might think it stinks. And vice versa. I might be like, that part of town stinks, and you're like, nah, that's perfect. That's what I want. That's where I want to be. I love this part of town. So don't ask your realtor to make sure that you're searching in a good part of town. You've got to figure out what a good part of town is for you, because it's going to vary person to person. Well, we'll get you out a new video here real soon.